Today we are breaking everything down honestly and clearly, and we have very special guest, Mr. Shakil. I hope everybody know him. Welcome, Mr. Shakil, to the episode 2.
Thank you, Jhangi, for inviting me.
So let's start with very common question. Like many African student asks, they have only WAEC or NECO. So the big question is, can a student with WAEC study in UK?
Well, that is a nice question to start with. So, as you know, the African education system, especially the Nigerian education system, is a bit different from the UK one. So, in Nigeria or Ghana, student complete their WAEC, NECO, then student come to us and saying that we want to study UG. So for those students, like you see, the your equivalent is not like your education system is not equivalent to the UK education system. So when you are coming, the WAEC and NECO is not like the A level; it is equivalent to the O level. So you need to do the foundation first, then you will be eligible for the undergraduate program. Like if the student just completed the WAEC on NECO, back in it has to be within the 5 years of the course starting, then a student will be eligible for the foundation program. For foundation, in some universities is asking for IELTS, the UQV IELTS, but most of the universities will accept the student with their WAEC and NECO in English if they got the certain grade in English language. So that's it. Like the conclusion is that if the student is holding a WAEC or NECO, the student will be eligible for the foundation, not directly the undergraduate program.
Okay, that means WAEC doesn't block your dream. It only helps to choose right way.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you are doing the foundation, if you have just completed your WAEC, there will be multiple options for you, like from the business to nursing or the medicine related courses.
Another huge concern we hear every day is about study gap. So some students finish their school like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, even 15 years ago. So does a long study gap affect UK admission for the African student?
Well, the study gap is a burning question for the African market. So I cannot really answer it with yes and no. So if the student wants to study a master's program, then the study gap might be accepted. It can be 15 to 20 years if the student can like demonstrate why the study gap and what he has done in between this period of time. If it is like he has done the work or he gathering work experience, then it is perfectly all right. And what I'm saying is that for masters, it is not a big deal. But when the student wants to study like UG program or foundation program, then the study gap comes to play. So if the student wants to study foundation, as I mentioned earlier, it has to be less than 5 years, and for UG, it should not be more than 3 years. The study gap. Okay.
Okay, great. So we can say that a study gap without explanation is a problem, but a study gap with like purpose, like if a student do job or do anything, then it will not be a problem. Like if they have any clear explanation, then there will be no problem their study gap, right?
Okay. The thing is that the student need to demonstrate via a CV. Along with the CV, the student can like sharing his document. If the student is saying that I have done a work with the company, so there should be any sort of document that he has done a work with that company. He can represent that, or if he has doing any extracurricular activities, maybe doing a diploma or something, he has done something, there should be a certificate, so a student can share this document, so that will support the CV that yes, this student has done something within this period.
Yeah, exactly. So like if a student do any kind of it could be internship or any kind of job or any kind of activity, they can just simply show their certificate, or they can simply add their why they have 3 years, 5 years, or long study gap. Okay, now let's talk about the grade because this is the scare. This is scare a lot of student. Like, what if someone has third class degree or low CGPA? Then what can they do?
Well, we are getting many students with third class degree and bachelor program, and they want to study masters. So the answer is that if the student holding a third class degree and the student has the 10 years relevant work experience in the relevant subject where he has completed his bachelor program, then there are few UK universities who might accept the student. Uh, there are few universities who might, I am saying that all the university will not accept. There are few universities, if there is the experience and the third class grade in the relevant fit, there there are few universities that can accept the student. And another thing is that for the third class student, if the student has after the got the third class degree, if the student completed the PGD, I mean the postgraduate diploma, they might be considered based on the qualification. And most of the cases, we are suggesting the student to go for a top up program. You know, sometimes we are suggesting if the student is okay financially, then we suggest them to go for a pre-masters if the study gap is not too long. So if the study gap is long, for them is top up. If the gap is short, then it is the pre-masters.
So low grade doesn't mean no future. So they means we should, they should plan more strategically,
No,
right?
not at all.
Yeah,
Like if you in your life stage you can get a lower grade, that doesn't mean that you cannot go ahead. That it should not be.
exactly. So, Mr. Shakil, can you share any like real life example already you deal with, like any particular student you want to share your experience with him with low grade or weak or low CGPA? Or you can also share with like long study gap, like how did you process this student and how you helped that student, or did you face any kind of difficulty?
Well, in earlier I have mentioned that study gap cannot be study gap can be a problem. But if the student got third class and he has a study gap with work experience in the relevant field, that is a good thing for the student. With that study gap, I mean the experienced student can be eligible for the direct master's program. Still, if the student has like 2 or 3 years experience but got a third class degree, if the reason he can demonstrate the reason, this is the reason, maybe due to sickness, due to family issues, he could not get the required grade. If he can demonstrate in the personal statement, then there are one or two universities that we can give the student the option. So student need to come with us and we need to check his documents. Based on that, we can give the option. Yeah.
Totally.
And okay, you mentioned about the example. So for you, I'm giving you a recent example. So I got a student from Lagos. So student got third class degree, but due to maybe there was some family issues, like he couldn't get the required grade or what he was trying to get. So the student has got some work experience. Then when the university wanted to take interview the student, then in the interview, student has expressed that what he has learned through his work experience. So it was he could manage to convince the university. So this is how, like, if you are not got the required result, then a university might arrange an interview to check your eligibility. Then they will accept you. That is not a problem.
Okay, now let's clear some myth. Like low CGPA means no UK visa. Is it false or true?
It's totally false.
Okay, great. Then study gap automatically lead to refusal. Is it false or true?
Okay. So recently, I have got a student who got 6 years, 7 years of study gap. Like after his study, the student done two bachelor program, one in food science, another one in nursing. then he chose to study nursing. So he got the unconditional offer letter. He got the visa. So he got the cash. When he went for the UQV interview, so university, the UKVI office asked for some documents. So yes, the student was genuine. He submitted those documents, and student got the visa. So, like, if you're saying that I'm doing this, I have done this in my previous work, and this, then the UKVI or the university might ask for it. So, if you can show this, yes, this is, I have the document. I'm saying the right thing. I'm saying the truth. Then that is not a problem.
Great. So another myth is that WAEC is not accepted in UK. So is it true or
No, no, no,
false?
no. It's a myth that wake is not accepted. Is not like that. They're thinking that wake is not accepted for the UG. So the thing is that it is true for the direct UG program. Wake is not accepted, but with the wake and NACO, you can do the foundation. If you are from the Nigeria, for the West African countries, they can submit their wake and go for the foundation program. And yes, if the student has done the work and after that a student completed the national diploma, I mean the ND or ordinary national diploma, they will be eligible for the UG program directly. And another thing is that the most of the UG program is through UCAS. So a student might need to submit some. It can charge some money. It's around £30.
Okay, Mr. Shakil, thank you for answering all the question and also clearing the myth. I guess this will help all of our students. Like if they have any confusion, they can uh, talk to you and they can also get suggestion from you. And with this our discussion, I hope their confusion is clear now. So student, if you're listening to this and thinking this sounds like your situation, don't panic. At TCL Global, our job is just not to judge your background. We find the best pathway for you. So in episode 3, we will talk few more topics. So if you want, like we should talk some other topic, or you want to share any kind of particular topic you think we should talk about, you can also comment the section below. So okay, make sure you follow the podcast and share with your friends and message. So if you want your question answered in the future episode, you can always do the comment section. And if you think you want to directly connect with Mr. Shakil, we will share his number. You can also connect with him directly. Right, Mr. Shakil?
Yeah, sure. We are there for you.
Okay. Thank you for listening with us and hearing with us and bear us. See you in the episode 3. Thank you.